Hey guys, Jagus here. This is Jagus Reviews. Alright, so I got this Zealot S64, I believe. They're normally about 80 bucks. They've got coupon and discount and all of that. So I was able to pick this one up at $47. I'm actually really liking this speaker. So with my other Zealot speaker, it could distort on bass boost mode. The other two modes sound really great, and I still love that speaker quite a lot. This one doesn't distort on bass boost mode. So they've gotten the DSP figured out finally. It doesn't distort on any of the modes, at least as far as I've seen and heard. I tested bass boost and all of that. Now I'm going to leave it on regular EQ because it does sound best on regular EQ. The bass EQ sounds a little bit muffled, and the vocal EQ is just super focused on highs, so it's crystal clear and it has tons of highs, but it lacks a little bit of bass, which this thing doesn't have an insane amount of bass anyway. So it actually just has two frontward firing tweeters and then one around a 4-inch full range woofer shooting out the bottom. So similar to kind of like the same speakers as like the JBL Onyx Studio 7 and 8. So it's interesting, but it's a much smaller package with much smaller passive radiators. They're only like 3 inches long by like 2 inches wide. So it could have better bass, but I think they were just trying to give you a good amount of sound out of a smaller speaker. So I do think that it does compete volume-wise with like the Jbl Extreme 3 and some of these other speakers, and for 47 bucks, I think it's a solid deal. Also, I don't have the passive radiators facing this way, but they do move like crazy, and they've got awesome little glowing lights going around it, which I think are pretty dang sweet. Let's go ahead and test these out against each other. We're gonna do about 60%, and let's see, let's go ahead and do some top speed like usual. Starting with the Extreme 3.
Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up.
Zealot.
Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. I'm wake up, go down. I'm pretty guy like a 9. I'm put that on my, I'm put that.
JBL.
Don't go like 3, 2, 1. Don't smoke, I need my lungs. I stack and feed my funds. I'ma do this, have fun, ayy. I'm blasted, ayy. Don't matter, ayy. Can't match it, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up.
Zealot.
Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy.
Bump 'em up.
You do you, I do me. I'ma take this overseas. I'ma do this with my
70%.
seeds. Why you hear it's bling bling? You heard top speed, that's me. You heard add it up, that's me. You heard way up, that's me. I'ma soundtrack anything, ayy. I'm blasted, ayy.
JBL.
Ay, can't match it, ay. Go faster, ay. Speed it up, 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 speed it up. Go faster, ay. Go faster, ay. Go faster, ay. Go faster, ay. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up.
Zealot.
Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Go faster, ay. Go faster, ay. Go faster, ay. Go faster, ay.
Okay, Mama Zula. Let's take them up to 90%. Zealot.
You will never understand what I went through. You never were a good listener.
JBL.
A good listener. You will never understand what you put me through. And you never be a good lover. A good lover. At first I
Zealot.
was a lucky one, but I was just fooling myself. Fooling myself. You think you can talk sense to me, like we are gonna be
JBL.
We're not okay. So is this gonna take all night? Don't wanna waste no more time. Yeah, you're damn right. Already gave you my loved ones, but now I'm fed up. Gonna take it all back, 'cause we're unknown.
Zealot.
I know that I do better solo. So move along, forgotten shadow. Better get
Alright, let's go full volume.
time alone. Yeah, we're a no-go.
JBL.
Better solo. So live along, forgotten shadow. Better get it right this time around.
Let's do some rap. Still on Extreme, full blast.
Gotta get the cake. Okay, this ain't what you used to.
Zealot.
Always with the new, this ain't what you used to. I do me, do you. I do me, do you. This ain't what you used to. 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 This ain't what you. No, this ain't what you used to. Switch up from the bikes to a new coupe. You know I keep some new.
JBL.
Keep it simple, not like you. All night, get right. Know you know the price. Know you know the name, no games. I need all my money now, not play, man. This ain't what you used to. I might fly to LA. It's
Zealot.
for me. Hit the bank, run your way. What you used to. And I'm grinding to the top. I can't let it slip away, so I gotta get the pay. Okay, this ain't what you used to. Always with the new. This ain't what you used to. I do me, do you. I do me.
JBL.
Oh, this ain't what you used to. This ain't what you used to. This.
Alright guys, I'm going to stop it there. So I think that gives us a good idea of what we're working with. So this Zealot actually sounds pretty dang good. At lower volumes, there is a slight, maybe hollowness sound. And maybe the bass EQ is going to take that away a little bit. Like I said, I think the normal EQ sounds the best on it, at least for the most part. But you can switch around the EQs and get different sound with it. Now, the Jbl Extreme 3 does have more bass, as you heard, about to that 60 to 70%. And then once you get them up to full blast, because the JBL does lose quite a bit of bass, I think they're closer to on par, but the JBL still does have better bass. It's a little clearer. It's got a little bit more refined highs and more sparkly. But all around, the Zealot actually sounds good. It keeps up volume-wise. And like I said, it's got a decent amount of bass. For such a small package, I wish it pumped out a little bit more. I think if they would have added a little bit bigger passive radiators, we might have been able to get closer to the bass of like some of these slightly larger speakers. But for 47 bucks, this thing's a great little speaker. It holds its own very well volume-wise, and it does still sound good, especially at the full blast. The hollowness goes away, and there's a little bit more bass that comes out. So it does sound good. It's super portable, and it's 360-degree sound because it has that full-range woofer shooting out the bottom. So you do get the sound dispersion all over, whereas the JBL is strictly just the front firing with the passive radiators on the side. The Zealot does sound better facing it, in front of it, because it does have the tweeters that shoot out the front. So you get a little bit crisper sound out the front than you do around the back and side of it. But you still do get the 360-degree sound, which is pretty cool. So I do like that. This is a nice little speaker. I think for 47 bucks, it's going to go up against like the Charge 5 and some of these other speakers that are quite a lot bigger. And I think it's going to give them a run for their money. It holds up pretty decently against the Extreme. So I'm pretty confident against some of the smaller mid-sized speakers. It's going to hold its own real well. But let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching and subscribing. And you guys think this is worth 47 bucks? I for sure do.